Hey there guys, 𝙎𝙪𝙥𝙥𝙧𝙩 here, and welcome to this incredibly stupid video I've made. Here's a pit, we're gonna double jump across it without using the auto jump. The moment I fall into the pit, the video ends. In the meantime, I'm gonna be talking about whatever. So yeah, that's basically the video. As simple as that. I know I'm really creative with coming up with video ideas, guys. Really creative. Anyway, first thing I want to get into before I inevitably end up dying in the next few seconds. I want to get into making more Shrek 2 videos because that was kind of like my bread and butter like a long time ago, and then I just randomly stopped doing it, and I don't know why I stopped doing it. Well, I mean, I kind of know. I got like busy with other things, and some other things started like interesting me, and I was like, oh, I want to start doing that now instead of this, you know? Because making YouTube videos like takes up a lot of time. Takes up like all my free time I would possibly have. But I think I'm ready to get back into it. And the Glitch Phantom video in particular kind of like reminds me of like a better time, you know? If you know what I'm trying to get at, you know? Like, that type of content, I personally think it's really good. But I only made one single video on it. One video in that format, and that was it. Generally, everyone was like, yeah, this is a pretty good video. I like that. But you sound like you're two. So that doesn't really work. I can't collect this coin for the life of me, dude. Oh my gosh. Sorry. There we go. Okay, I finally got the coin. Thank you. Anyway, I want to get back into making some more of those, like... It wasn't necessarily... I mean, okay, the Glitch Phantom Part 1 was scripted, but I want to get into just making content similar to that in general, whether it be scripted or not. Especially, like, theoretical ideas, like... How many jumps does it take to beat the whole game? Which by the way, I already did that video. It wasn't too well done though, and it allowed like save loads, so it wasn't really that official. Definitely want to redo that at some point. Like how many coins can you get in total in the game? You know, these sort of questions to me always fascinate me, and I think if anyone was qualified to answer, and I'm not trying to brag, just to clarify, I swear I'm not trying to brag. I just have way too many hours in this game. But I would say I'm probably the most qualified to do it, if anyone was going to do it. So I feel like I almost feel obligated that I need to do that, you know, so like other people know. So other people don't have to like sink like an insane amount of time into this one stupid Shrek game just to figure it out for themselves, you know. So I don't know, it just, that idea to me is cool. So I definitely want to make more videos, if applicable, in that sort of style. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Definitely want to start working on those more. Now, is this one of those type of videos? No, this is just some unscripted random idea I had. And I felt like it would be very unique, because who in the world has ever done this before in Shrek 2? Tell me. Has anyone ever recorded this on YouTube? I don't think so. So I feel like we're getting like, man, we're revolutionizing the Shrek 2 content, dude. So, yeah. Do I have any other major topics? I don't really know. This channel's been kind of like inactive for a while. I understand that. I'm sure you guys are like, wow, you just left your channel to die or something like that. But no, I actually do want to like mess with it a bit. And I mean, heck, even best case, if somehow this channel could get and by the way, I understand it's gonna sound really it probably just bad if I say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway just because I'm that kind of person. If we can grow this channel to get big enough, I'll literally drop my job. I'll just go all in on Shrek 2 content. No, I'm not even kidding, bro. I'm not kidding. Now, will that happen? My guess is a no, but why not? Why not give it a shot, you know? Like, put in some time into it, maybe like a month or something. I don't know. And just see what happens, you know? Like, if it goes somewhere, then, you know, we'll do whatever with it. I will assume it will not go anywhere, though, and I hope you guys do not assume that that'll happen either, so we shouldn't even be, like worrying about that, you know? But I'm wanting to put in some time, you know? Maybe, I mean, I already said, like, maybe I put in, like, a month. I haven't confirmed that, by the way. And I don't know how often I would be uploading anyway, but I feel like a month is, like, a good slot of time to, like, really figure out, like, whether or not I actually want to, like, try grinding this stuff out, you know? Assuming you guys even like my content, even I don't even know how many people like this sort of content. It's something. Now I'm not talking about this particular video. This video I'm just borderline rambling and just waiting until I die. I'm sure everyone right now is just waiting. Oh, when's 𝙎𝙪𝙥𝙥𝙧𝙧 gonna fall into the freaking pit like a moron, and then the video is gonna cut the black and then be over. I'm waiting on it too, to be honest, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm kind of shocked that I haven't died. I just had a lag spike there. Did you guys just see that? I dropped like a frame or something. Oh my goodness. Guys, I might actually end up falling into the pit and dying. I know you guys would have never guessed based on this video's title, but yeah. Anyway, speedrunning. I might as well talk about speedrunning. My current plans for speedrunning, I'm just gonna flat out say it. I have no interest in doing 80% at least. And now, why is that? I mean, if you watch my past 2 videos on it, like the journey to sub 18 and the sub 18 run itself, I think it's kind of gonna speak for itself as to why I never want to do that again until like some crazy skip is found. But yeah, for the moment, I have no inspiration to do that. Now, as for 100% and 80% glitchless, I mean, sure, like I might end up hitting those up at some point if you guys really want me to. Like, I don't know. The thing is, like, I have, like, carpal tunnel in my hands, so doing that sort of stuff is just not really, like, good for me. Unless I use, like, compression gloves, which I can do. I do have a pair of compression gloves, so that sort of thing would be, like, somewhat fun. As long as I moderate, like, how long I do, like, sessions of that. I'm sure I could get, like, some cool runs going, you know? If I do, by the way, you guys will know if you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel, because I will be streaming all of those runs on this exact channel, so you don't have to worry about where that's going to be. It's not going to be like on Twitch or anything like that. It's going to be on this channel, more than likely. If it's not, there's going to be a community post in regards to it and saying, oh, I'm streaming on Twitch, even though I don't know why I would do that when I just told you guys I was going to be streaming on YouTube. But you get the point, okay? Like, you guys are going to know, you know. So, how's everyone's day today? Hope y'all are doing good. I know I haven't been, like, active that much in regards to Shrek 2. Like, I guess this YouTube channel, really. Did you just see that? I almost died, dude. Oh, my gosh. That was borderline a pixeline, anyway. I know I haven't, like, really been interacting with our community much, and I know I need to do that. I don't know. I don't, like, leave you guys, like, on nothing, you know? Like, I gotta do something, you know? You know, I'm trying to rack my brain as to what I've actually said already. If I'm repeating myself, by the way, don't be surprised. I tend to have a weird tendency of doing that. Just like that, I just said the same word twice in a row in the middle of saying that. So you just gotta expect that with me in particular. And sometimes my brain does that, where it just blanks out. I don't know, man. But yeah. If there's anything to take away from this video, I think that making more videos similar to the Glitch Phantom video would be cool. Or making some, well, I think I called them, like, vault videos or something like that back then. Like, what's at the end of the river or the hidden commercial. Those are, like, non-commentary videos that talk about that sort of stuff. Like, just on, like, random topics that basically no one knows about in Shrek 2. Although I feel like I can commentate that, and that would have been better. I think you all would agree with that, too. I think commentary with that is good. Especially for the Russian viewers, because I know for a fact I have Russian viewers. I have a lot of Russian viewers. If you're Russian, shouts to you, by the way. But I know that if I put, like, if I ingrain English text onto the screen, not everyone's going to understand that. So, there's actually better odds of any Russian understanding what I'm saying if I'm saying it out loud, because I know there's like YouTube has like an auto translator for English to Russian, and then there's also like extensions for English to Russian, like that converts my voice into a Russian voice. I've heard that one too, although apparently it's bad, but you get the point. Doing voiceovers is probably just better overall for general communication, and I think that would be a good thing to keep up with. Have I been rambling for long enough, by the way? I don't know. I don't know if what I've been really talking about right now has been considered rambling or like a general video, like a YouTube channel update. I can't even tell, to be honest. Dude, I'm getting like, I was almost about to say I was getting worn out, but that's not even the case. I'm just, like, my brain is getting tired of seeing the same actions over and over again, and inevitably I'm gonna fall in this pit. You guys see that pit down there? I'm gonna be falling right into the drinker super quick. Any second now, I will be falling right in there. Haven't done it yet, though. I mean, to be honest, if I really want to make this hard, then I'll just start doing, like, the normal double jump, like, without using the crate to the... what do you even call that? Like, wooden archway? The wooden beam or the structure? Whatever you want to call it. If I was doing that, it would make it a lot harder, and I'm sure the video would end very quickly. But I just wanted to make sure that, you know, this video isn't like 2 seconds long, so... yeah. Anyway. On top of everything I've been talking about with like general content, I think this sort of dumb content, I don't really know what to call this type of content. Like just the content where I pull out the face cam and just start talking into the video, you know? I feel like that kind of stuff I gotta do more often because it's just, I don't know, like, this might just be a one-off, okay? This could be a one-off and everyone hates the video and we never do this again, we never talk about it, and then I delete the video from the internet and no one ever knows what happened except for the ones that watched it, but if this was a regular thing, that would be pretty funny. Now, why would that be the I don't know. You never know. I assume most people who watch my videos in the first place, they probably watch them for, like, the speedruns, I think. But that's not entirely backed up by facts. Both because I haven't really checked my stats recently in regards to that, and also the Glitch Phantom video being, what, my second most popular I don't know, it's second or third or fourth, I don't know, it's up, it's got over like 10,000 views, I think. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but... that being one of my most popular videos is interesting, and my most popular one was like the Shrek 2.1 long play? I almost said Shrek 2.2, I don't know why I was about to say that. By the way, guys, please stop asking about Shrek 2.2. I just have to say that right now, because there's some people who are like legitimately just harassing me for no reason in regards to Shrek 2.2. If you're one of those people, I will block you instantly, and I will not care about you anymore. I'm just gonna say that how it is, you know? If you're one of those people, stop doing it immediately. I don't mind suggestions and stuff like that, but telling me to just do the project, finish the project, talk about the... just please stop, man. It's so annoying. Oh, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I'm not meaning that like in a rude way or anything. It's just like, it's just annoying when you hear the same thing over and over and over again. It's just really disincentivizing. Like, have you guys like realized how few updates I've ever posted in regards to Shrek 2.2? It's been almost none. Like, I did like, what, 2 or 3 updates? I don't know, something like that. I think it was 3 updates because I did like 2 main updates and like a sneak peek or a trailer or a teaser. I don't know what it was. I don't remember what I made. But yeah, there's 3 videos related to Shrek 2.2 on my channel currently. And then I just kind of stopped because I lost a lot of inspiration in a lot of regards, and also modding got really advanced over the course of the next few years. Like, modding even now is still evolving, and that's happening because of my Impact library. If you haven't heard it, by the way, go check it out on my itch.io page. It's one of the first projects I ever released. I'm saying Impact. The project is called Master Pack, and it's basically a library of code that I've developed for Shrek 2. And its purpose is to make it much easier to develop, like, really complex mods for Shrek 2. Which not only benefits myself and Shrek 2.2 as a whole, but it benefits everyone else who learns about it. I even have, like, a whole page on it. I have, like, a wiki for it. Come to think of it, I probably need to put that wiki in the description of all my videos from now on, because that has a lot of useful information, a lot of, like, help. It has, like, an FAQ page. It has, like, all the console commands, how Impact is... It has a lot of helpful resources on there. Any sort of modders. But if you're not a modder, it also has, like, general questions answered. From my perspective, at least. Which I'm sure some people would appreciate, because... well, this game's kind of old. There's not many people you can really go to and just ask any question to. I'm one of the very few. Assuming that I'm even qualified for that. I don't really know what qualifies you for that, but I'm assuming I'm probably qualified for it, judging by how I have 25,000 hours in this game. Which, by the way, isn't that unbelievable? 25,000 hours playing this goofy Shrek game. Like, what? Like, does that even sound real to you guys? Because to me, it doesn't sound real. It sounds like I'm just, oh, I just made up a number. Oh, man. I swear. It was not made up. It was calculated. Which, by the way, it was not hard for me to calculate because so much of my time is put into Shrek 2 that it's very easy for me to figure it out. 25,000 hours. And to be fair, I think majority of those hours are like within the past decade. Because I played it for a lot. When the game was released, I was playing it. But I don't remember playing it too much. I kind of played it and was like, this is not a good game, and then I stopped playing it. But then I eventually just there was something about Shrek 2, I kept on coming back to it, you know? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but Shrek 2 just had, like, that thing going on, you know? Like, no other game has what Shrek 2 has, and it's kind of hard to pinpoint what Shrek 2 really does have. But it has something that's really captivating. And I don't think it's just for me. I'm pretty sure it's for more people. Because, like, there's, like, a good-sized audience for this game, which is really odd to me, at least. Like, I didn't expect that game would have any amount of audience, but yet it kind of does, and I don't know how it does. I heard that, like, Shrek 2 was, like, a big release over in Russia or something like that, not in the NA, which is where I'm from, by the way, if you were wondering. I'm not sure how popular it was over in Russia, but had to have been somewhat popular, because I swear, if you go on Twitch nowadays and you look up, like, a Shrek 2 stream, usually there will be at least one Shrek 2 stream, and usually it's a female streamer streaming Shrek 2 for the PC. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why that's the case. Maybe if we got some if we got some females who know what's up, do let me know, because I'm genuinely curious why there's so many females playing this game, but only as a casual player. I think there's like 2 female speedrunners ever. I don't know. I'm kind of guessing on that a little bit. That's just based on what I've heard other people tell me. So, for all I know, I'm just saying random gibberish that means nothing and is not factual at all, and you should not believe what I'm saying. To be honest, you should do your own research in regards to anything I ever say. Like, you shouldn't just take what I'm saying as like a fact. Like, I don't know. I highly recommend just like, you gotta have like multiple opinions, you know, or you can really make your own conclusion. And even then, it's still your own opinion. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I'm probably overcomplicating what I'm saying, so I do apologize if I'm doing that. I don't mean to be overcomplicating all of this. Yeah, it's just a really weird statistic for me to think about, that more females will be playing this game casually and streaming it, but then you have more males speedrunning it on Twitch, which is... It's just weird. Like, am I the only one who finds that statistic is weird? I can't be the only one, right, guys? There's no way I'm the only one. It just seems so odd. Now don't get me wrong. You can find male casual players. That is a thing. It's nothing really about gender necessarily, other than it's just weird that one particular gender is playing it so much more than the other. In terms of casual runs. I'm not talking about like speed runs or anything like that. Just casually just booting up the game, doing a long play of it, like only one single time, and then that's it. If you guys ever do see some Shrek 2 streamers, by the way, doing that, I do recommend... what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Hold on. My brain's getting fried from jumping across this gap like 1,000 times. I don't know how many times I've done this now. Do show your support to Shrek 2 content creators, though. I do appreciate it if you do that. Doesn't have to be me. Yeah, I literally don't care. You don't even have to tell them that I told you to do that. Just, you know, if they're doing anything in regards to this game, I think that is personally cool, because it's such like a... I don't want to say an unknown game, because that's not the case. If this game was unknown, then like I wouldn't even be doing this right now, if you think about it. Like, it has to be known to some extent. Like, at least a few million people have played this game, I'm pretty sure. At least like near release. I could be wrong on that, by the way. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's just really cool seeing people stream the game and whatnot. Like, if you I'm telling you right now, if you stream Shrek 2, and given you probably have to be on Twitch for me to see you, but if you are on Twitch and you stream for a good amount of time and you're streaming Shrek 2, chances are I'm probably gonna appear in there at one point or another. Now, I'll probably be busy or something, because like usually I just put like Twitch in like my second monitor while I'm like programming whatever, you know, in Shrek 2, but you know how it is. Like, it is what it is. Yeah. There's been like one particular streamer. I'm trying to like remember what his alias is. Actually, no, there's not been one particular streamer. Recently, I don't know if you guys know, there's like a Shrek 2 in-person tournament, I think, or competition. I don't know what it is. And it's like being hosted locally in Russia. There's like a bunch of people like live streaming like their practice attempts on Twitch, and I find that pretty cool. Granted, I don't understand Russian. I just want to clarify that, by the way. I can't speak, sorry. I do not speak Russian. I do not read Russian. I don't know Russian. I am not Russia. Despite whatever anyone wants to think, I am not Russian at all. I swear I'm not, and you have nothing to disprove that. So, yeah, that's how it is. Although, I know there's been, like, some rumors going around that I'm actually Russian. And I'll just tell you it straight up, I'm not Russian. I don't know any Russian. There's no clips of me anywhere that prove that I'm Russian. I don't know why I'm really obsessed about telling you guys how not Russian I am, but I don't know. I guess this conversation's just kind of devolved to whatever at this point, just because I'm constantly jumping across the gap. I just forgot where I was landing there. Dude, I'm not even, like, looking at the game. I swear I'm not even looking at it. I'm just, like, instinctively doing double jumps. And by the way, I am doing this on 60 FPS, so I don't know if that makes this easier or harder or not. I think for most people, they'll say it's harder, but for me, it's probably easier. And then as I say that, I'm gonna whiff a double jump, and then I'm gonna fall into a pit and die. It didn't happen yet, though. I wonder how long I've been recording for. I genuinely wonder. Like, have we reached like the 5-minute mark? I don't know, man. Oh, I probably should have mentioned this at the very beginning of the video. This video is it's basically unedited. So, anytime there's like any awkward pause of me saying absolutely nothing, or I misspeak or something like that, it's going right in the video, and there's something I can do about it. Like, it'll get uploaded, and that'll be that, you know? It's just... what do you expect me to do? Oh, man. This is getting repetitive real fast, man. I'm tempted to just jump back from here like that, but I don't want to quite do that yet, just because I just want to see if I will eventually mess this up once. Like surely I'll just, like, collapse of exhaustion or something, right, eventually? Like, something's gotta happen. Man, I wish I brought water for this. I just thought about that. I don't even have water. Like, okay, well, to clarify, I do have, like, a thermos, but it's empty. I accidentally used up my thermos and then started the video. So, now I'm kind of in a weird predicament where I need to get water, like, I'm thirsty. I want to get water, but I can't get water, because otherwise I would have to stop jumping, and then that'll be, like, an awkward, like, 2 to 3 minutes in the video of Shrek just standing there doing absolutely nothing, so I prefer not to do that unless I'm hacking. Well, okay, okay, the way I just said that's... okay. I imagine most people just thought, oh, cheating, hacking, same thing. No, I'm talking about, like gagging, coughing, hacking, you know? Like, that's, like, where the word came from, you know? Oh, whatever. I'm sure native English speakers understood what I was talking about, but if you were not a native English speaker, you probably had no idea what I was just talking about right there. But it's fine. If you don't understand what I'm talking about all the time, that's fine. You don't have to understand what I'm talking about all the time, man. And I'm talking to my Russian viewers specifically when I say that, by the way. Oh, geez, I did not mean to jump like that. Like, I get that, like, most of you probably don't understand, like, exactly what I'm talking about at all times. Maybe you have, like, a rough idea, but you don't have to get the whole purpose of what I'm talking about. Usually, like for the Shrek 2 any % beginner tutorial I made, what, like, last year, I think? I'm trying to, like, recall whenever I made that. Most Russians seem to understand it roughly, thanks to, like, the subtitles and stuff like that, so that's cool. Or, I mean, I'm saying, like, subtitles, like the auto-generated subtitles and extensions, and if not that, then they can just look at what I'm doing and they understand it, which is pretty cool. That was kind of the purpose I was going for with that video. I wanted it to be something where anyone could watch it and probably have an idea as to what you're supposed to do, usually. Because I would do, like, examples in-game. Like, I would talk about a concept, and then I would usually explain it in-game. Which I don't believe I did in my, my previous tutorials. Oh, my voice is getting dry. Oh, no. Oh, it's over. I can't talk much. A real challenge. How long can I keep on speaking for? I'm literally gonna start driving, I swear. This is bad. This is bad news. Man, should I just go get water? I could just go get water, like, now. And just, like, stop talking about it, right? I could do that. But I could also fall in the pit, and then everything is over. So... I don't know, man. I bet anyone watching this video is probably confused as to how I've been doing consistent double jumps for this long without dying. Like, you would think that one time I would die, right? Like, one single time I'm gonna miscalculate an input or something and then I'll die, but it just hasn't happened yet. Especially this jump, like this jump right here looks like I'm gonna fail every time. Yeah, I don't. And I don't even really know where I'm like landing half the time. Like I'm gonna be honest, I can't really see it too well. I just sense it coming. You guys know, like, whenever you've done something for so long and you're like, you gotta get the final stretch of it and you just, like, okay, don't mess up now. In the moment you say that, you mess up. I feel like I'm approaching that very quickly and I'm going to fall right into this pit. And then, oh, and now the video is over. Hilarious. Dude, am I gonna fall in the pit or not, man? Is this actually just gonna be like an hour-long video of just me, just a moron double jumping across a pit back and forth? Without falling into it? What if I just end the video? The biggest debate of all time. You watch the whole video expecting that I'm gonna fall into the pit. Like, maybe you skipped to the end of the video, and I never fall in the pit, and I just ended the video instead. I mean, I guess to be fair, if you do skip to the end of the video, then, I guess you would be saving yourself the time. You also save yourself the suspense and, like, the jump scare of knowing what's really going to happen in this video. Like, you don't know, and I don't know. I don't know as much as you don't know until you do that. So... Is this like the definition of insanity, by the way? Just doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, but the different result in this case is just falling into the pit. I think this is the definition of insanity, guys. I found the definition. We made the definition in Shrek 2 in one single video. Oh my gosh. I thought for a second I was just gonna go right in the hole, man. Oh, man. I gotta figure out, like, what music am I gonna overlay with? I guess I'm just gonna overlay, like, just typical Shrek 2 music. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, loop, like, one track, like Shrek 2 does, or if I'm gonna, like, switch between different tracks and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm, like, gonna put any edits. I assume I'm not putting any edits over this. If I know future me well. There's no way I'm gonna put an edit over this. Like, the most I'm gonna do is add music over it. Just because at the moment I'm playing with absolutely no music at all, and that's gonna sound boring. So... One day I'm gonna fall in here, man. Like, come on, man. One day. I almost just want to fall into there now, you know? Like, I feel like I'm being teased. Like, I'm so close to death, and yet I just have yet to fall in. I just can't fall in, man. Okay, I just thought of something. Hypothetical, guys. What if my mouse double-clicks? If the mouse double-clicks, and my mouse does have a tendency of double-clicking, eventually... the mouse will double-click, and I'm gonna fall right in. So, that is good to know. So, inevitably, like, this can't go on forever, you know? Either that happens, or, like, I don't know, some jump scare event startles me. Maybe the power goes out? I don't know. I was about to say if the internet goes out, but that doesn't matter. I'm offline right now, baby, so it don't matter. Oh, my game lagged! Dude, I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of that. Freaking game and its unoptimized code, man. Just randomly lag spiking at a moment's notice. And you never know when or why. Actually, I realized whenever I land... Did you guys see that? Whenever I landed on this post right here, it put the land... Yeah, it puts the land particle down there. That's freaking... I mean, I understand why that happens, but I never really realized that until just now. Like, I'm starting to realize new things. And that's only if I don't, like, if I land far on the edge. If I land too far on the edge, then that happens. So in other words, I shouldn't be seeing the particles down there. If I'm seeing the particles down there, that's a bad sign. Like that right there, oh, like, oh man, that was risky, man. Or I wonder if that means that my feet could be clipping through as well. Like right there, I felt like that was safe. And yet the particle still spawned at the bottom. That was definitely safe, yeah, okay. I don't know, what's the criteria? I'm gonna have to, like, look into the code at some point in regards to how that particle appears whenever you land. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure the particle only appears if you're on high object detail, which I'm currently on. I don't know if that was obvious or not. Because if I was on low object detail, if I recall correctly... Dude, I just aimed for the wrong spot. I should have definitely died there. I'm pretty sure that this would not be here. Like, this beam and this sign wouldn't be here. Oh man, that was a jump scare. Now I'm like all thrown off because of how bizarre that was. I wasn't expecting for that to happen. I wonder, would this be easier if this wasn't here? I think it would be harder if that post wasn't there, right? I don't know why I'm calling it a post. If that wooden beam wasn't jutting out from there, I'm pretty sure it'd be harder. But something in my head tells me that has to be wrong. Like, it has to be the other way around, where if that was gone, then this would be harder. I don't know, man. I might just be losing it, I'm gonna be honest, guys. This has gotta be the dumbest video idea I've really ever made. I'm genuinely considering just putting, like, a bunch of, like, what do you want to call it? Like, a bunch of, like, filler video, like, and by filler video, I mean just black frames. Just literally nothing in the video for, like, 3 hours or something. And we add that on to this existing footage. And when people go to see the video's runtime, they just see it says, like, 3.5 hours or something like that. It'll be like, oh, Master64 outdid himself again with another banger video. How did he make this one go 3.5 hours long? Let's find out. And then they quickly figure out, or I don't know that quickly, I feel like I've been doing this for a while now. They quickly figure out that the majority of the video is just fake. Like, there's no video in most of the video. And that'd be like a way to, like, farm hours, you think? Like, what if the meta was the farming hours on YouTube was you just make an extremely boring video, assume that someone's gonna fall asleep to it, and make it like 10 hours long. Like, is that the way you gotta farm hours on YouTube nowadays? I'm not gonna do that, by the way, but well, I don't know. I just said I wasn't gonna do that, but now I'm also entertaining that idea, so maybe I am talking about that. I didn't even think about that. I want to make it 10 hours. Like, why would I upload a 10-hour video? You know how long that would take to encode? Like, I don't know if I care enough to encode a 10-hour-long video of a majority of it just being nothing. Not to mention, like, you know how in YouTube, whenever you have your cursor over a YouTube thumbnail, it'll, like, start playing the video? Well, if I put in too much filler, it'll show black. And they're gonna be like, oh, this video's a bait. I'm not gonna waste my time on this. Like, I gotta be careful about that. I guess on the other hand, maybe the video's length is gonna be so long as it is already that I won't even need to add a black screen, and it's just going to suddenly abruptly end. Didn't even really consider that. Dude, how am I still going? Oh my goodness. Like, someone has got to be, like, on the edge of their seat right now, just waiting for me to just eat it right now. I just go straight into the pit, and then they can finally go back to doing, like, whatever they were wanting to do, you know? But I am yet to do that. I seriously can't do it. It's actually, like, insane. Like, come on, Shrek, just fall into the pit once. You don't have to keep on showing off, man. Imagine, like, later in this video, I reveal to you guys I'm actually using a macro right now to play this all back. Like, I figured out how to make a macro work, and all I'm doing is just playing back a macro constantly. Even though, to my knowledge, that's not even possible to do. Like, okay. Like, okay. You can make a macro, like, in theory, okay? You could do that, but there's an issue, okay? You can't have, like, mouse movements be properly processed. At least to my knowledge, you can't. I tried, like, a bunch of, like, macro reporting programs, like, 3 or 4 years ago, and I was trying to, like, test if, what was it, Miyobi? Yeah, that trick that strikes fear into the heart of many OG speedrunners that were running back with lag switch. In Prison Shrek, there was like a skip, right? Where you can, like, lag your game when you hit that first bounce pad at the beginning of the level. And you could skip that entire section where you have to, like, climb up, like, the stairs and stuff like that. It saves, like, 15 seconds. but it was super inconsistent. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a macro recorder and see if it is as inconsistent as I think it is. And I got a macro recorder, and it would just randomly work. But there's a few issues with doing that. One of which is that, like, the macro and the game are never going to be perfectly synced up, regardless of frame rate. And two, the frame rate is never going to be the same, which calculates the physics. So, yeah, inherently, every single thing you do in Shrek 2 is random. Even how fast, like, you accelerate or move and stuff like that. Like, all that's, like, inherently random due to that. At least when it comes down to it programmatically. So yeah, of course it makes sense. If I use a macro recorder, of course it's gonna be freaking random. Like sure, I could probably get like better positions in the macro or whatever to make it work more often. But it's never gonna be 100% consistent. But at the time I just thought, oh, well then the game has to be 100% inconsistent. And to be honest, that is true. Like the game is inconsistent. Like, you can be the best player ever, be the most consistent player ever, and it's not gonna matter because, why is my face so freaking itchy? It's, oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. Why I keep on scratching my face? What was I saying? Anyway. It doesn't matter how consistent you are, this game's always gonna find a way to screw you over, no matter what. There's nothing you can do to stop it. And especially when you're speedrunning this game, that's when it becomes most apparent. When you're not speedrunning this game, everything's gonna seem like peachy, breezy, daisy. It's all perfect. Then you try speedrunning, it's over. Like, oh man. I swear, I'm going to eat it. Like, sooner or later, it's coming up. I'm gonna fall right into the pit, and everything is over. I don't want to say I'm out of topics, because I'm actually not. But on the other hand, my voice is dry, which is bad. Because my voice is dry, then it makes it even harder to speak, and then I risk like coughing or something, and then coughing might throw me into the pit. But I guess on the other hand, like, do I want to be doing this for a long time? Like, realistically, do I want to keep on double jumping across this gap until the end of time? Like, is that really what I need to be doing? I feel like I'm doing, like, okay, you guys probably know what a speedrun is. What about a slow run, like, where you try to beat the game as slowly as possible? Imagine, like, doing like, you start up a speedrun, you're, like, playing crazy fast or something, and then you come to Hamlet Mines and you start doing this. And then you eventually just, like, leave the level without dying, and then you get to the end of the game. Is that considered a slow run, then? Like, I don't really, like, know what the criteria for it is. Because I would imagine a slow run really wouldn't be that interesting if you're just standing in place doing absolutely nothing. Guys, I swear I hear the music in game. Am I going nuts? I don't think there's music. I don't know. And I understand. I probably overlay music, so I probably didn't sound right. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I stopped overlaying the music right as I said that. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, man. Dude, I'm feeling a little bit frisky, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, that was a bunch of lag spikes right there. I feel like I should turn the other way. Like, you guys know how I've been, like, facing this wall? What if I face this way? Oh my gosh, look at that new content, boys. We found the new content. Oh my gosh. Let's go. This is the change that we needed to keep on going for another 20 hours. Imagine making doing a live stream that was just this. Oh man, it would just never end, would it? Or it would either never end or it would end in like 10 seconds. That's the one reason I would never want to do this as a live stream, because something like this could very well end in 10 seconds, you know? Like, I don't want to, like, risk starting the stream, preparing it all up, you know? I'm facing this way for some reason. Like, I do all that build-up, and then in the end, I go for the first jump and I fall and die. Or something. Then everyone's like, oh, where did he go? Where'd the streamer, you know? Like, that'd be so freaking lame. But fortunately, that didn't happen on this recording attempt. Like, imagine, this could have been a 14-second video with, like, 5 hours of black screen. That could have been the case, but it's not. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get the 5 hours, because that's 100% not going to happen. I'll just tell you that right now. But, man. Every time I'm not talking, by the way, I'm purposely trying not to talk, so I can try to save my voice a little bit. I don't want to have too dry of a voice. Right, let me think about what else I should talk about. What other topics could I get into before I fall into this pit? And then as he's talking about it, he falls in. So many things I want to talk about, but I have to be careful about the things I want to talk about, though. Not because they're, like, offensive or anything like that. It's just more like, what about for the other videos, you know? Like, I don't want to just throw everything I got at you at once, immediately. I want to, like, save, like, the interesting stuff. Here, I'll say this much. I'm currently working on a video right now, okay? I'm saying this in the video because no one's probably going to listen to what I'm saying right now. If you do, then shoutouts to you. What was I gonna say? I'm currently making a video in regards to how many soft locks are in Shrek 2. Now think about that for a second. How many soft locks do you genuinely think are in Shrek 2? I'm not gonna tell you the answer, by the way. I'm just leading you on. Well, I mean, okay. If I say I'm leading you on, it sounds like I'm deceiving you. But it's more like I'm just not going to tell you. So it's debatably a waste of time, depending on who you ask. That's kind of what I was trying to say, but it kind of failed at that, so that's my apologies. And by the way, the criteria for a soft lock is you, like, if you hit a save, you activate a save. If when you load the save, no matter what you do, you will die and or be stuck in wherever you're at, aka you are unable to complete the game in any possible way, that's what I refer to as a soft lock. And, I'll also tell you guys this. The video is not going to be using any sort of, lag switching. It's going to be on 60 FPS. No lag switch. Is there anything else that's relevant? No frame perfects. If you're confused as to what I mean by that, there's technically... Like, it's possible to soft lock on nearly every save area in the game, because hypothetically, you can die and touch a save on the same frame, but that's just not interesting in my opinion, so I'm not talking about those soft locks either. I'm talking about genuine soft locks that are not too unreasonable to execute. Also, nothing that requires a macro, because again, well, I mean the macro one, maybe I could do that for like another video at some point, but I just wasn't interested in doing that initially because I want to get, like... I wanted to confirm what the actual soft locks are for humans. And I will tell you guys this much. When the video comes out, you guys might actually be shocked. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even trying to bait whenever I say that. Because from my perspective, I was genuinely shocked. I actually found some soft locks in the middle of that video as well. Which is pretty insane. So yeah, whenever that video comes out, I definitely would suggest giving it a watch. It's got the same style, at least in my opinion, the same style of the Glitch Phantom video, where it has voiceover on top of clips, which I really like. Now, keep in mind, like sure, I'm the content creator, but the viewers are what make the content creator, you know? So if you guys don't like it, you gotta make sure to let me know as quickly as possible. Like, just stop doing that. No, it's terrible, you know? Oh, one more thing I want to say. Videos with face cams, probably not gonna be a common thing, unless it's something that people actually like. Like, if people like the face cam, then sure, I'll just keep using the face cam, except for like voiceover stuff where it doesn't really make much sense. So, or at least in my opinion, it doesn't make much sense. But you guys can change my mind. I'm down for having my mind changed in regards to how I should be making content. Because, like, in the end, the content's for you guys, and you guys are the ones watching it. I'm not necessarily the one really watching it. I'm just, like, creating it, you know? And as I've already said at one point in the video, if this could become a job, that would be really cool and a one-of-a-kind job for sure. Now, will that happen? I'm just assuming not. So, I'm not gonna drop my job just for that, you know? If it does end up making some sort of money, though, then, hey, like, I'll take what I can get. I mean, why not? I will be 100% transparent whenever I start doing that, by the way. And I say whenever, as if I have the option to do it. I would just tell you guys outright, you can't even monetize your videos on YouTube until you meet a few criteria. The first thing, you need to upload 3 videos in the past 90 days. That's an easy one for me. That's basically just upload a video a month. The other one is you need 3,000 hours watch time across an entire year. And currently I'm short on the hours, not necessarily videos, which is odd. I thought I would have been short on videos, not hours, but I guess I'm short on hours. I believe last time I checked I was like at 2,700. 2,700 out of like 3K. Like, we're getting there, guys. We might actually be able to hit that. That would be pretty cool. But I will tell you guys outright, if I do that, then I'm just assuming that ads are going to start appearing on my videos. You can choose to use an ad blocker if you want or not. Obviously, it would support me if you did not do that. But I'm not going to blame you at all because I use an ad blocker all the time, and I do not care about watching an ad. So go ahead, block all the ads. That's my opinion. I do not care if you block ads that are on my channel. I've already explicitly said before that you should use an ad blocker on my channel. If you don't want to, then go on ahead. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's basically my opinion in regards to, like, all that. Again, that would be awesome, and if I were to get paid for doing this sort of stuff, I would definitely do it a lot more often, like, more than I am already, and by that, I mean, like, you guys know I'm, like, not really uploading much at all, so that's gonna be a major step up. Like, actually doing stuff, like, wow. You know? Pretty crazy. I feel like it's probably important for me to mention that if I ever get into that sort of thing where, like, I'm actually getting paid for doing this sort of stuff, I'm gonna tell you guys this much. My content's not gonna be changing. And I know that sounds weird, right? Like, oh, as, like, the bigger you get as a content creator, like, your content should change, right? But I don't believe in that. Because if your content is to change, then your original subscribers are all of a sudden getting different content that they did not subscribe to, and they might just end up unsubscribing and leaving you entirely. So you gotta keep it consistent, you know? Like, whatever content you were originally doing, you gotta keep on doing it. This, for instance, technically classifies as content I was originally doing, and then I stopped doing it. So I figured, oh, why not just do some, you know? And I mean, and again, this is like a different idea. Like, I've never done this idea where I just do this random thing and just see how long it takes until I fail it. Like this, I don't know. Again, I don't think many people have done this, so if anyone, I mean, genuinely, who else has done it? I don't know. And that just reminded me, man, the Shrek 2 reviews, dude. Have you guys ever researched Shrek 2 PC reviews? Because they're interesting. That's for sure. There are some reviews out there that are, look, I'm not going to say any particular review is just bad, but some of them are just not as educated as other ones. But I guess that is to be expected, because you're not gonna, like, have, like, a guy there who has, like, 1,000 hours on Shrek 2 for the PC. Like, that's just not gonna happen. They're gonna play the game once or twice. Twice if you're lucky. They're gonna play the whole game once, and they will review their gameplay, and then they'll put it into, like, a video essay, and then there's the video. And that's all there is to it. You guys might have noticed, I've never done that before. I've never made a Shrek 2 review. There's kind of a reason for that, and that's because I kind of want to put a lot of effort into it. Like, I don't just want to bang it out in, like, a day. I'd rather put some time into it, and I've definitely been doing that. I've had some ideas for it. I've wrote out multiple different scripts for it. Nothing's like really struck me in the way that that like the Glitch Phantom video did, though, in terms of making a review. So I just haven't finalized anything of that. Which I hope you guys understand that. I just don't want to push out something like a super low effort for no reason at all. Because I will admit, I've done that occasionally. Now, would I consider this that? That's... Look, you gotta call it what it is, but let's just say I do have some low-effort content on my channel, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to make that sort of stuff. Like, I want to make... Like, I don't want to spend, like, 5 months on a video, but I also don't want to spend, like, just, like, 30 seconds on a video, you know? Which I've done. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. What was the video called? Does anyone know what it was called? What was it called? Like Shrek 2, but it's weird or something? I don't know what the video was called, but it's like a 20-second video. Not even really a video. That's like a clip, man. And it was so dumb. Like, the whole gimmick of the video was, oh, there's shamrocks randomly in Shrek's swamp, and I picked them up, and then there were a lot of them, and then it made a loud noise, and that was the whole video. Like, wow. What a video to make, you know? That. I'm pretty sure it took me actually 30 seconds to make that. Not even kidding. Even in the editing. Yeah, I don't want to, like, just vomit out videos that don't have much effort put into them. I want it to be something that that I would watch, you know? Like, if it's a video that I'll watch, then I'm just hoping that other people would want to watch it. And, you know, we can both be cool on those regards, you know? Man, I'm surprised my voice is still going. How is it still going? Also, I'm surprised I haven't fallen. I still have not fallen. You guys believe how long I've been doing this for? And I'm just saying that and assuming that it's been, like, over, like, 10 minutes. I'm assuming it's, like... If I had to guess, like, probably 10 minutes. That's probably massively wrong. You know, I'm at a point where I'm genuinely wondering, am I even, like, recording right now? I could be doing all this, I'll check it, and I'm not even recording it. If that happens, I'm so over this. I'm not gonna repeat the, this is the one-take thing, you know? Like, it either works on the take or it doesn't. And that's just how it is. If it isn't, if I wasn't recording, then, But I'm just assuming that I'm recording, because I'm on one monitor, and everything that you can see in the video right now is everything that I can see, and that is it. I only have one monitor for this particular computer, so... And yes, I do have a computer with 2 monitors as well, so... Yeah. Just to clarify that, too. Dude, this is actually insane to me that I haven't fallen in yet. Like, my hands are genuinely starting to get a little bit tired. Just because it's so samey, you know? Now, come to think of it, doing this as someone with carpal tunnel is probably not a good idea. I don't even have my compression gloves on right now. Should probably put on my compression gloves, come to think of it. That takes time, man. Like, I'm probably just gonna fall in any second now, right? I mean, the thing is, like, putting on the compression gloves is like cheating, you know? Because then I don't have to deal with the annoying hand pain. Well, I don't have to deal with it as much, yeah. I'll put it like that. Man, Man. I want to talk, but my voice is going to hurt if I do it. But it's only sometimes. Like right now, it's not hurting. I don't understand human beings. I only understand Shrek. I have become the Shrek. I almost feel like I feel inclined to ask you guys another question, and I don't know why. Like, what benefit are we both getting out of me asking another question? Oh, man. I guess I could just ask the question, is anyone actually watching this part of the video right now? Like, is anyone actually here, just sitting here, watching this video at this part and did not skip? Because if you skipped, I'm not really particularly interested, I'm gonna be honest. Anyone can do that. But if you actually watched from the beginning to here, then that's, like, kind of shocking. Man, I'm surprised we've only had, like, one jump this whole time that nearly killed me. You guys remember that, right? I've almost died. Well, I was about to say already. I almost died a little bit ago. But at the moment, I am still cooking. Doing completely fine. No issues at all. Despite the fact that I keep on forgetting where to double jump. Like, whenever I get right here on the crate, I see nothing. Like, I'm just double jumping towards an area. Even when I land, I don't really know where I landed. That's how blind I'm becoming to the redundancy of this. It's even a challenge? I don't even know what this is. This is just like something extremely stupid. Like, do we want to even call this a challenge? I don't know how much of a challenge this is. I mean, I get it. Well, it is a challenge, really. It's an endurance challenge and a consistency challenge. Like, how long can you keep on doing the same thing for, you know? I'm sure, however far I am into this video, I'm sure no one expected me to get this far. I just thought about putting a little thing at the beginning of the video that says, do not skip ahead in the video. Unless you want to be spoiled. What if I put that in there? That would be... Like, I would put that in there to insinuate that this video is actually, like just only 3 minutes long or something like that. And in reality, it's however long it is right now. And we're still going. The ultimate bait. To really make people, like, figure out what's going on, you know? I mean, to really make people not figure out what's going on. That's what I'm gonna say. I hope y'all have enjoyed the video so far, by the way. I'm aware this is nothing I've Hello? 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 Dude. Hello? Dude, what? My mouse is dead! How is it dead? It's wired! My mouse actually died. Dude, this is terrible. No, I have to play the keyboard? Guys, I have to play the keyboard. It's over. Well, it was nice knowing you guys while it lasted. I have to jump backwards for this too? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess the end of the video is coming very soon, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, I am not even joking. I'm playing with the arrow keys and the right control key. That's right. I'm playing with the control key to jump. Now, to be fair, you guys might actually agree with this. I feel like this sounds better. Dude, the turning. Oh my gosh. I wonder. Am I just trying to speedrun like this? Oh my gosh. Dude, I genuinely thought that my game, like... well, I think I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I'm fine. Genuinely thought that my game, like, lagged. Like, so hard to the point where my whole computer died. But no. That was just Windows doing something, and now my mouse is gone. So. Dude. I don't even have, like, a second mouse. Well, actually, I do have a second mouse, but I have to, like... It's on my second computer, so... I'm not gonna use that mouse, guys. I'm not using it. I mean, and besides... The fact that now I'm having to play with a harder control set actually makes this more interesting, whenever you think about it. This is the plot twist that no one ever expected. Did anyone here expect that the mouse was going to die? Like, did anyone expect it? Because I'll tell you this much. I wasn't expecting it. Imagine the camera died too. Like, I don't know. I'm assuming that the camera is not dead. Even though my camera's hot trash, I'll tell you guys that right now. But it's kind of like an art, you know. Because like it's hard to find a bad camera. Like, I've tweaked this camera a lot just to make it kind of not look terrible. But it's still pretty freaking bad, and I think you guys will agree with that. And I am shocked that I am still... Oh, I jumped so early there? Oh my gosh. How am I going, man? I'm a freaking machine. By the way, the reason I'm not jumping to the side there is because you can't. Left and right arrow keys only equate to you turning the mouse to the left or to the right. It doesn't move you to the left or to the right. Guys, I just thought of something insane. You guys want to see this? Yep, that's right. I now have 9 coins instead of 8. And I hit a safe area. Now we're really amping up the excitement now. Now I'm playing keyboard only, and I hit a safe area and have an additional coin. Oh my gosh, I don't like landing there. Well, I mean, I kind of do. It is possible, by the way, to die there whenever you land on, like, that little incline. It's easier to land there, but you can actually clip the death barrier just a little bit if you're just a little bit too low. Even if you land on it, you might die if you're too low. I keep on moving the mouse every once in a while just to see, like, oh, did I get my mouse control back, all of it? No, I don't have my mouse control back. It's not coming back. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know why the mouse just doesn't work now, because I can literally see the light on it, and it's still not working. So, don't know what's up with that. I'm sure I can fix it after the video, but until then, I'm gonna keep on continuing on. Can you guys tell how hard I'm having to try with these inputs? Dude, I swear that was a frame perfect. Was that a frame perfect? I don't know. I had to have been like 1 or 2 frames away from dying there. Dude, I am the most consistent double jumper ever, I feel like. Am I allowed to say that now? I don't even want to say that like as if, oh yeah, I'm bragging now, but like seriously. Like seriously, dude, I can't die. I actually can't die. I'm sure there's gonna be someone in the comments who's like, lol W Master 64 is so consistent. It's some stupid comment like that. I swear someone will do it. I don't know who it'll be. Assuming people actually bother to watch this far into the video and then comment in reaction to that, that would be pretty impressive. I'm gonna die any second, I know it. You guys know it, and I know it. Everybody knows it. I wasn't even looking at the game there. It probably looked like I was looking there, but I swear I wasn't. This is so weird doing double jumps on my left. Oh my gosh. So weird doing double jumps with my left hand instead of my right hand. I always use the right mouse button for my jumps. But now I can't do that. Is this like the new meta? Okay. I mean, the left and right arrow keys, I guess you can't use, so I guess no, but I'm talking about like for jumping. Like, is this actually meta?